The call for unity is based on my work over years back through algorithm stuff, and to try to bring, to have people come to the same understanding of things. In Confucius' rectification of names, how do we fix society? You rectify names so everybody has an idea of what each role is supposed to do, and then things get done. I mean, it's also very conversant with law, very conversant with the idea of the American dream. That you know that if you get the people themselves and their selected representatives would be able to help determine how things would go forward. And, so if we look at the same set of facts, and if we can clarify the same set of facts, even if we disagree with the way we move forward, I mean, that's compromise. It's life. Nobody gets everything what they want. Even, the most powerful people in the world, you got to give sometimes um, to get. That's how life works at any level. Don't ever let anybody get that twisted. For most folks, you it's maximizing those opportunities, and that's one of the reasons why rich and powerful people are cold, but also other reasons. But we have, but I don't care, rich or poor, black or white. I mean, the call for unity isn't the idea that we don't have prejudice. We all have some, but um, I'm not going to discriminate in terms of welcoming you aboard, listening to ideas, um, helping you, help me, help us, help humanity. Like, I mean, whoever it is, if you're trying to do that, that's great. And what we're going to be about is, maximizing the opportunities to do that. Taking a lead role, obviously, but I have, a lot to do, and I need you. And I need it to be us, and that's one of the reasons that I haven't done as well. And I think when I was trying to get these claims through the court, part of it was you need to involve them. The power is in the people, so we should be doing this as a class action, an America for truth and justice, the laws as they were written as best we can, um, and reinvesting, this massive, uh, it hasn't always been a clean game, but humanity's never been a clean game in America. But, you we got to stop at a point and start moving towards the future, and realize, the idea that any particular person of any particular race is more or less likely to help you. I mean, there's so many different variations within. Is that it almost tells you nothing. It'll tell you a little bit about cultures and words and things like that, but who's going to help you on any given day? You got no idea. And most people are basically okay if they don't find you threatening or whatever. And then there are some people who are not. There are some people who are actively detrimental to society, and figuring out what those differences are is important, but also without just overreacting to everybody who's going to be different, because that's fascism and lack of creative expression. So, how do you ride that balance? It's a very delicate balance. We need a focused people on these things, and across all of the people's where the economy comes from, too, not just the powers and the people and their votes, but in terms of, the population equals, economy. I mean, is very fundamental. Um, so, when we talk about immigration and things like this, like, we have to have not only a conversation about what's happening, but what's happened before, um, and what's happened historically, recently. So it's a complicated conversation. We want to talk to people, and we want to make sure that what we say and what we speak is true to that conversation, um, and that you're seating where you, is the tougher way to think, but it's our responsibility as Americans and as citizens of the society. And if you're religious, and there's no reason you should not be, there's reasons to understand, the long histories and laws of the human race. Mostly, what I tell you by reading things like the Bible is that we've always been a little, and their technology has changed, but we not really so much better, and common understanding of what's going on in this world right now will tell you that. But the call for unity has another component in terms of taking active steps to use, group economics to force the issue for climate change. You may not be able to get banks to do anything different, but you sure as hell can live in places that are going to be green, and a bunch of you can get together and through us, and I want to go through a whole bunch of different. I really feel like this is finding a standard and a template for upgrading human spaces, human living environments, and your agreement to either rent or live in these sorts of spaces, sort of vendorized through us, which you will also get a share of you off the bat, and then view into finances and things like that to some level. Not guaranteeing everything, but I mean, I usually used to have everything out there. Now I probably want to do like monthly reporting, but yeah. So that's the call for unity. I'm asking you to be a part. There's a lot more details on the website. I got to set up meetings and things. I'm not the best at that just yet, but I'm working to get better. Um, Bear with me, and you know, if you like this, let me know. It definitely does make a difference. Like, subscribe, um, and also, make your voice heard. If you think you can help, if you see something, definitely reach out and be patient, and it'll all work out. But I think I know if with all of the great people there are, because there's most people are basically okay. There's tons of great people. If I can get the great people on board, this is none of this ain't difficult. And a bunch of you want things. I ain't the only one, and I can't wait to meet everybody. And I do need to focus in on people past and present, and also for the new folks who are going to come in with, so this is the function and channel for this. And I hope that, and I believe that this structure can help us to get to where we need to be. This discussion, for your time, especially if you've already gone through this far, to go through the website and then figure out how you do it in your own way, and then oh, I have a much more detailed structure, unsurprisingly, on top of it, and a bunch of things that are, yeah. But we'll get there. Um, I'm Daryl Prince. The call for unity. Um, that's Friday's opening video. I guess, yeah, it's about finding a way for you to maximize your power, both figuratively and actually, electrical power, and as well as your financial power, uh, and to try to, normalize, let people grow together and take care of their own things by just keeping them working, taking care of crime the same way, people who working and making money some other way and got onto it early, all of whom went to school. So get them good while they're in school. Almost all of it'll go away. All those sorts of problems. And we have to find other ways to, because we're, we used to live outside. And now we're not. But okay, that's the call for unity for today. I have to post it. Um, I thank you for your help. I thank you for your time. for making it this long. I'm Daryl Prince, and I hope to help serve you.